Good evening, everybody, and welcome to USPHL North Division action here at the Southwood County Recreation Center, where we have a North Division clash between the Isanti Outlaws and the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. Good evening, everybody. My name is Mike Comer. I'll be bringing the action tonight. Helping out, as always, Art, Carl, and Matt Fillmore, keeping the monkeys in line up here, and then, of course, our good friend Rory McGibbon. Rory, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Oh, wonderful, minus the weather.
Yeah, it's been so cold this last little bit of the week.
Well, first things first, for everybody out there listening, wherever you are, whether it's on the 105.5 WIRI, Flow Hockey, or Wisconsin Rapids Community Media, be careful out there tonight, as the weather is not good. The roads are even worse, so just be careful out there. But tonight, we got a game that maybe it's not one that a lot of people are thinking is going to be all that contested, but this is the time of year where you got two teams that are trying to find their last position for their playoff standings, and some new faces as tonight in goal. A former rival coming to the side of the Riverkings, Dominic Height, comes in from Hudson. Tell me about him, Rory.
Yeah, well, we've added another Wisconsinite to the lineup to join Aiden Welch, and Dominic's a great guy. I mean, his skill speaks for himself. His talent is unbelievable. His technical skills and his athleticism are off the charts. And on a statistically quite poor Havoc team, no offense to them, but Height's been able to maintain some really great numbers, an above 900 save percentage, and I think he's faced, combined, the Riverkings goaltending group has faced less shots than he's faced by himself.
Oh, absolutely. Coming into this game, as I said, Height is getting the start. He comes in playing all those games with the Havoc. 1,478 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of minutes. He's played in 28 games. He's got a 5-win, 21-loss mark, which you could be saying, Rapids, what are you doing signing this guy? I mean, he's got a 5.28 goals against average and a .901 save percentage. But you know what? That's the quality of team. No disrespect to the Havoc.
Of course.
Boy, it's just a lot different. It's just a lot different. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a step out for the national anthem coming up here on Flow Hockey, Wisconsin Rapids Community Media, and 105.5 WIRI. And we're back here just about ready for that opening face-off here of tonight's game between Isanti and the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. And our starters are as follows for Isanti. Starting off with Jimmy Lindblom, Jackson Heikert, Daniel Olson, Peyton Andrews, Rylan Yost. I don't know if any relation to Ned Yost or not, but the starting goalie, it will be Joel Gerard. Gerard, he comes into the game, 11 games played, 0 wins, 8 losses, 1 overtime loss, 1 shootout loss. He's played 96 minutes, excuse me. He's allowed 58 goals against average, or goals allowed, I should say, and then he has made 377 saves. He has a goals against average, of 7.02, and then has a save percentage of .867. So, numbers-wise, if you're just going off the pure numbers, this might be quite the shootout.
Yes.
But you got to remember, it's a different team for Dominic Kite than it is for Gerard.
Yeah, definitely. And I think with Gerard, obviously, again, no offense to the Outlaws, but statistically and like you see, they're not on the same level as the Riverkings are, and obviously he's going to be exposed to a lot more high danger chances, like Height was at Havoc, and I think it's just a sort of a team stat, especially with the goals against average. I think that's more of a team stat than anything else.
Absolutely. As we get the ceremonial puck drops coming up here in just a couple moments, as the Wisconsin Rapids starting lineup: Xavier Beauchamp, then Riley Williams, Isaac Locker, and Lucas Whitehead. Dominic Kite, of course, and Hogan McNeish, all coming into this for Wisconsin Rapids. So it's a little bit different of a lineup, but this time of year, you got to make sure everybody's in the right spot, ready to go. And sometimes it's good to see who you can really count on in that spot when they have to step up, because we got playoff hockey, and I know it's always what I like to say. Playoffs? You talking about playoffs? Yeah, I'm talking playoffs, because this is some really, really important hockey coming up. That Rapids, you just got to keep winning. You're still looking up at the Squatch at the top of the standings. You need someone to play a heroes against the Squatch if you want to get all 3 rounds here.
Absolutely. We need a favor from the Squatch playing Mullets twice in the Havoc. We need a favor from one of those guys. We were hoping for one on the bus ride back from Battle Creek from the Northwest Express, but they were unable to.
Last week I had the privilege of watching broadcasting the Ducks game against Steele County, and I'll tell you what, I was giving, because those games matter for the Ducks just as much, trying to get the 4 seed. But we'll talk about those playoffs later. So we got a hockey game here, and it is underway at the Southwood County Recreation Center, and it's controlled by Isanti, but holding the zone is Rapids at the moment. Puck comes up center ice, and Hiker, he gets behind the defense as he's coming up right away. Backhand attempt, stopped by Dominic Height, so that's his first opportunity, and he got a big save for the Riverkings, so hopefully that's a sign of good things to come for the newcomer to the boys in white, green, and blue. Wisconsin Rapids in this game wearing their home white jerseys with green numbers and blue lettering, some blue trim, green trim all over the place. Breezers are blue with white socks with green and blue trim. The big stuff home attempt there on the corner on the doorstep by Locker. Now centering attempt there by the Riverkings is the Outlaws. They kind of look like the color of the Miami Hurricanes. They got the orange and kind of a darker green and some black coloring in their white numbers. Big shot, big blocker save there by Gerard as we play on here. Shot goes up into the netting, stoppage of play. 18:58 left to go in the first period. No score here between the Riverkings and the Outlaws. Of course, Wisconsin Rapids going from my left to the right in this first period, and conversely, the Outlaws going from my right to the left. So we're getting a face-off to the blocker side of Gerard. Schweitzer mixing it up in there first. Shot from the corner, or right from the wall, really, is way wide of the mark as Raffert corrals the puck back in the defensive zone, chips it up into the offensive setting as Denty, as teams giving chase. Bennett and Tudich giving chase. Bennett has it, sends it up along the boards, held the corner by the Riverkings, Shamil Lutfulin. Russian product there as he's holding his own there. He's got the puck battling for it, gets poked up into neutral ice by Bennett. Denty giving chase, 18.5 left to go. First period, no score. Rapids already having a 2-shot advantage over the Outlaws. That one shot that Height got it stopped, as we will have a penalty actually coming up, as it's a little delayed here, and we'll see what the exact call will be as to the box.
I think it might be a rough or a hold. It looks like he sort of dragged Lutfulin down to the ice. Cross check. Yeah,
cross check to number 13, Caden Cook, and with that penalty, the Riverkings will be cooking with a power play.
Yeah, the Riverkings power play right now operating just under 20%, and with 3 in their last 5 games, they'll be looking to put one away here.
Cross-checking twice, number 13. Time of the penalty, 1
puck goes up into the roof and it's going dead.
There was waiting for the exact announcement of what they had as face-off going to the glove side of Gerard, and that goes out of play immediately.
Yeah.
So
that's a good way to start penny close.
Yeah, it is, as Rapids controls that open and face-off there on the power play, as Anderson sends a puck around the boards. There'll be a rush for it. We'll try to get there so the Outlaws can't clear it. They are going to try. They did not, as Tudich holds his own. Allstrand at the near circle. Back out to just the side of the blue line. Allstrand back with it. Top of the circle. Cross ice pass to Anderson. Allstrand back as there's a little bit of an aggressive forecheck being played by the Outlaws. Tie slot shot right in the belly of Gerard, and we got another stoppage. 17:34 left to go. First period. 1:23 left to go on the skater advantage. Good movement there on the power play.
Yeah, good puck moving. I mean, I would like Allstrand to sort of get to that middle a bit more and drive into that space he's got there, but a nice save by Bernard.
Hey, you know, that's the one thing I'll say here is that they are playing up aggressively right up to the Rapids players, so that's an aggressive forecheck as they clear it all the way down, and Height has to make his first official stop as a River King, and he's up to the task as Tudich carries the puck up into the zone. Top circle shot, and a goal! There's a hole in your goalie, Isanti, and Rapids goes up 1-0.
What a goal. I mean, Tudich, what a player he is. I mean, just walks it down the ice and snipes it. I mean, he's scored a couple of them this season. Same sort of move, that far side. I remember there's one against Northwest, a brilliant goal past Freshwater here for his 16th of the season against Gerard.
Wow, that was a great one-timer from the circle, and boy, oh boy, is it Rapids' advantage now, as they can probably already smell and taste the blood in the water.
Is Height getting an assist on that one, I think? I think he stopped that.
You know,
what a start for Height in his Riverkings career.
That's a good question, because that's something you almost got to get an autograph from.
Let's see.
We'll hear the official. As Rapids comes through, back around the boards. Bulldog shot from the point, turned away by Gerard. Oh, Anderson with the assist. 2:43 time of the goal, and boy, I thought there should have been an assist on that to Height. We're gonna have to petition the commissioner on that.
Definitely.
If that's what we got to do, I guess. I'll leave that up to you. As Rapids controlling the puck deep in the corner, near side corner, battling for it down low as Riverkings, as Bryceland comes away with it, goes back around the cage, gets it poked away as he still has possession. Almost looks like Rapids is still on the power play with how they're playing. Bulldog knocked down past the boards. Bryceland centering off the base of the goal, chipped up ahead by Andrews, as we still have a lot of time to go in this first period. 16-14 to be exact, as the Outlaws trying to break it out of the zone. They cannot, as it's being knocked out to center ice. Bulldog cross pass to Garcia. Garcia backhand up to Noah Diamond. Bryceland top of the circle shot. He got that redirected up into the netting. Another stoppage. 15:55 left to go. First period. Riverkings up 1-0 over the Outlaws.
Yeah, and with Obsterfelder suspended, I think we're going to look to see Ilian jump up with the to reform the Euro line now with a Russian instead of a Norwegian, so it'll be one Norwegian, one Swede, and a Russian.
Hell, we all got to get along sometime, and this will be a great time for it, as Rapids controls that face-off to the glove side of Gerard. Rapids holds his own. Backhand attempt, and it's being batted around. Lost sight of it for a second. Along the boards goes the puck, and there will be an icing being called here. Another stoppage, 15:33 left to go. First period of action, Rapids up 1-0 with a 5-1 shot advantage.
Yeah, and the Riverkings have been playing really well this last little bit. I think a 8-game win streak and outscoring their opponents 19-6 in the last 5. I mean, the weekend against Battle Creek, what a weekend that was. 2 really high intense games compared to their first opening fixtures, and Battle Creek came to play.
Yeah, coming to play tonight, though, so far, Wisconsin Rapids, as they're kind of taking it to the Outlaws. Nice collision there by Bennett. He knocked Locker down to the ice, as there will be no icing on this. Whitehead gets to the puck first. He's behind the cage. Pass up to Beauchamp. Beauchamp trying to pass it up into neutral ice. He cannot, as Lindblom, he holds his own. Shot from the point way high and wide of the goal was that shot. As Locker tries to chip it up, or Garcia up to Locker. He's trying to get beyond the defense. Got that poke checked away. Now he's just trying to keep it centered. And the Outlaws get there first. But a loose puck right at the slot. McNeish, point blank shot, and it's covered up by Gerard. Another stoppage of play. 14:50 left to go in this first period of play. 1-0 lead, Wisconsin Rapids.
Yeah, I mean, what a great chance for McNeish here. And here we see this new formed Euro line for the time being with Obsterfelder suspended. And what a chance for McNeish there, but just can't find any space.
Well, face-off was won by Rapids yet again. High slot opportunity with Anderson. Pass down low to Allstrand. Pass back down low to Ilian. Ilian up front, Allstrand, a little revamped Euro line as Allstrand sneaks through the defense. Shot just over the crossbar. Anderson giving chase. Still Rapids playing like they're on the power play. 14.5 to go. First period in the first period. Ilian down low, backhanded pass right to the slot. Shot, loose puck bouncing around. Corralled by Rapids. Ilian was there, and he's getting harassed by the Outlaws. Anderson has the puck, bounce off the boards up to Allstrand. Allstrand trying to get it back to Anderson. Now there's a tie-up in the corner. Letting them play on as we approach 14 minutes left to go in the first period. Puck comes out, Ilian, bounce pass to Raffert. Raffert, shot from the point, big rebound out to the slot. Ilian can't hold it, Luflin shot off the post by Shamil Luflin as Ilian gets knocked down from behind. Luflin in the slot, trying to drop pass, and he does to Ilian. Puck stays in the zone. Shamil Luflin pass down to Cale Ilian. Centering pass, high slot. Rapids can't connect.
Throw the feet.
There was 3 or 4 big swings and a miss for the Riverkings on that one. That just was sliding slow motion through the slot. Puck tied up in the corner right now. 13.5 to go, first period. Patterson comes up with the puck for Isanti. Skating around the Rapids defense, gets it up to half ice. That's kick saved by Rafford as he breaks the puck back up into the zone. He's getting around the Outlaws. He gets knocked down off the puck. As puck comes around, Salo gets to it first for the Outlaws. Sends it back around the boards. Tudich fighting down there with Andrews. Centering attempt. That is picked up by the Outlaws. Keaton Cook as the puck gets sent down to the Rapids end. Now, Rapids trying to break it out. Chevy Alexander working up there with a couple other athletes there, as it would be Lucas Whitehead coming through. Center attempt, and a goal! He scored that from behind the goal. I don't know how that went in.
That's just the skill of Tudich there.
That was, I wonder if there was a little rotation on that puck and just kind of curved in.
I think he might have banked it.
You know, either way, that's a Gretzky goal. Yep. That's another Riverkings goal. 2-0 Rapids over Isanti.
Tudich already with 2 here. I mean, it starts from that nice breakout pass from Whitehead there, so finding Schweitzer on the corner.
Tudich goes behind the goal, and he sneaks around, centers it, and maybe it got squirted out right on the doorstep and went in. But boy, that was something. Really, really good passing there for the Riverkings as they go up 2-0. Tudich with the goal. As Rapids holding the zone. Schweitzer with the assist. And Whitehead. As that will be how that 7:19 time of the goal. So Rapids up 2-0. They are already holding the zone. And boy, Rapids is still playing like they're on power play. Shot for the point, turned away by Gerard as we got 12 minutes left, first period. Chevy Alexander slap shot from the point, and big glove save by Gerard as we got another stoppage. 11:57 left to go, first period.
Yeah, I think some keys for the Riverkings are going to be, you outclass this team. Let's not sugarcoat it, and just don't play too much hero puck. Just use your teammates and don't be too individual, because that's where mistakes can creep in.
Well, there's that, and you've got to play smart.
Yeah,
just ultimately play smart. As so far, Rapids has done okay with that. No penalties, knock on wood, yet. As Noah Diamond, he's got the puck behind the net, passed outside to Bryceland. He sends a puck right through the crease. Can't hold his own as Rapids has to regroup. Diamond with it. Bulldog drinks it up into the zone. Diamond giving chase, as is Cooper. Puck goes behind the net for Isanti as they're trying to break that out. They're playing most of this first period in their defensive end as they are trying to break the puck up. As Heikert far side. He's taking a wide angle, and that gets deflected by the defense. Doesn't even get to Dominic Height as Rapids now regroups with the puck. That's Oliver Bolduc with the puck right now. Cross ice pass up ahead to Noah Diamond. Diamond breaks it up into the zone. Centering pass for Bryceland. He can't get a stick on it as Rapids still holding the zone. Down goes Bryceland. Cooper with it, skating to the slot. Leave pass to Diamond, and now Heikert with a second breakout opportunity. He shoots a big belly save by Height, and that's another big stop for the Rapids newcomer. 10:58 left to go.
Yeah, good save by Height. I mean, welcome to the team. He's had a couple of breakaways, and that one he smothers really well. And welcome to the Riverkings.
Well, that's right. And I hope he's ready, because unfortunately that's been a trend that we've seen here at the Southwood County Recreation Center. Is sometimes those skaters get behind the defense here. Big glove save by Height. Another stoppage coming up. 10:44 left first period. Rapids up 2-0. But what I was saying with that is we've seen that with the Mullets and a couple other recent series that the opposition is getting behind the Rapids defense, and that's not exactly a situation you want to have. Is Welsh brings it up past the blue line, centering attempt. Oh, a beautiful opportunity there. Just couldn't get it to go as McNeish just couldn't bury the puck. Good pass there by Aiden Welsh as puck comes up back into the Rapids zone. Whitehead sends it back neutral ice. Rapids still trying to corral it. Beauchamp skating around in his zone, get around Patterson. Little swats, couple swats there. Big collision at the blue line as the Isanti player is down. Beauchamp brings it into the zone. Battling there as there's stoppage of play as it looks like Caden Cook, he's pretty slow to get up. And that was a fair collision.
Yeah, I think Cook initiated the contact. It's just Beauchamp's just this mountain of a man.
Oh, yeah. Xavier Beauchamp. Oh, boy, from Orleans, Ontario.
Yeah.
Boy, that young man, he's a good-sized young man.
Absolutely.
6'5", 200 pounds. And he's just a big young man there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd stay away from him in a fight.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not one of those kind of guys either. So, face-off coming to the blocker side of Gerard. Rapids holds his own. McNeish, leave pass, shot right up in the crease, and it bounces out. Big saves by Gerard.
Great save.
Big saves, couple big ones there as Rapids trying to regroup. As puck comes up neutral ice, sending it up ahead is McNeish. He's got one opportunity. He turns just wide by Gerard. Then he tries to stuff it home, and it's now covered by Gerard. A little pushing, but cooler heads prevail. 9:38 left to go, first period. Rapids up 2-0.
Yeah, this All-American line's buzzing. McNeish and Williams and Welch, all from the great USA, and they are buzzing in that little bit. A couple of great chances, and Gerard able to stand up to all of them.
Well, Rapids is attacking early and often as there's a face-off coming to the glove side of Gerard, picked up by Anderson. He gets pushed against the boards and off the puck ultimately is Allstrand. He picks up the puck. He gets it picked off from him by John Lemieux. Picked up again by Rapids at neutral ice, and there's a 1-0 opportunity. In comes Allstrand, shot turned wide by the glove of Gerard. Rapids still holding his own. Lutfulin high slot. Backhand pass to Allstrand. Out to the blue line by Anderson. Big rebound picked up by Allstrand. Again, Rapids playing like they're on the power play, and it's 5-on-5. Centering attempt, picked up backhand attempt, no good by Anderson. Mikhail Ilian was a good pass on that to the slot from behind the goal.
Some great puck movement.
Comes up, back down. It was nice give and go from Lutfulin to Ilian, back to Lutfulin, and centering pass there by Ilian, picked up and turned away by the defense as Allstrand tries to circle it back in front of the goal. Lutfulin picks it up, drop pass back to Anderson, up off the boards to Ilian. Bouncing puck, bouncing through the crease. No one can get to it as Rapids still holding the zone. Already with 16 shots in the game with 8.5 to go. Puck loose at the doorstep. Shot to goal! Goes through the 5-hole, and Rapids goes up 3-0.
Yep, I mean, what a shift from that line. Just, I think it must have been 2 minutes they were in the zone, just cycling that puck really well. One of the core parts, one of the tenets of the River King game is just that puck movement, that nifty, those give and goes, that drop pass, and Ilian just with his, I mean, Ilian's another massive guy, and he's got that such strong shot behind him, and he just forces it through.
Mikhail Ilian Novorisk, Russia, 6'3", 191. He's another guy that I don't think we want to get in a scrape with either.
Absolutely not.
Well, Rapids holding that 3-0 advantage, and it could get a little out of control here as we wait the official scoring, as it was Mikhail Alien with the goal, and we get a stoppage for icing as we will have a face-off in the Rapids zone. Allstrand with Allstrand and Anderson with the assist, and that is Anderson's second assist of the game. So at 11:41, Rapids goes up 3-0 over Isanti. 8:09 left to go in the first period, and there is an own goal. Won the face-off. Winning the face-off was Isanti. They sent it in, and it bounced right off the stick of Xavier Beauchamp, and that is the goal that Isanti gets. That's unfortunate. That's how it goes. And no, Beauchamp doesn't even get the assist on that. It will be a goal scored by number 10, because he's the one who took the shot, Alexander Vascuov. I'm sorry for pronouncing that incorrectly. I'm sure I did. But hey, Santi's on the board.
Yep, his 10th of the season, and that's a tough one for Height. I mean, you wanna get some shots under your belt, and just, I mean, a well-placed shot, I guess, from the Isanti forward, just right onto the skate of Beauchamp.
Well, we'll see how Rapids responds as Schweitzer takes a sharp angled shot that gets turned away. Puck comes out to the blue line. Beauchamp shooting, and that puck sits right in the crease and gets turned away. You know, that's one that Beauchamp wants back to make up for his mistake. But that kind of thing happens, those redirects in hockey. As Rapids trying to hold the zone, Chevy Alexander sends it around the boards as the Outlaws trying to gather it up, and they do. Breaking up into neutral ice is Yost, and over to Heikert. Collision on the far boards. The puck gets picked up behind the Rapids goal yet again, as there's a leave pass by Chevy Alexander to Beauchamp, and Isanti was there for it, as now the puck comes up into the Isanti zone. Andrews picks up the puck, sends it kind of a little bit of keep away at the moment, as Rapids is very aggressive on this defensive forecheck, if you want to call it that, as Chevy Alexander breaks it up into the zone. Schweitzer giving a little bit of pressure. Andrews finally getting the puck up into neutral ice. But right there, Chevy Alexander, he gets his pocket picked by Caden Cook. In comes the Outlaws, and it's a big glove save for Height. And another stoppage. 6:37 left to go, first period. 3-1, Riverkings over the Outlaws.
Yeah, another good save by Height, just tracking that well into the glove, and just an unfortunate play by Chevy Alexander. They're trying to chip it past the Isanti Outlaw player, but just can't get it past.
His face-off coming to the glove side of Height, and shot from the point goes through the 5-hole and off the post. That was nearly a second goal for Isanti as Cooper comes up with the puck. Big shot, big glove save, another shot, puck is loose, and off the post and out. That was almost an own goal for Isanti. As Rapids still pressuring the puck. They want to get that goal back something furious, maybe add a few more before the end of the first period. Oliver Bolduc, he picks up the puck mid-ice. Caden Garcia now, not near side. Puck comes up as Kormakov could not hold in the zone, and up comes the puck, and man, Rory, you could have made a glove save on that one. Boy, that had a nice little flutter on it, and there's a stoppage with an icing. 5:54 left.
It was floating nicely, wasn't bobbling, just a nice even puck to jump out and grab. And I think the coach's message right now is going to be just play the right way. I think that Coach Paul, he said beforehand, play the right way, and I think that's got to be the message again. Just a couple of plays now, you see the defensive mistakes with the 2-on-1s and the breakaways and things, and just secure yourself when you're in this game.
Face-off won by the Riverkings at the blocker side of Gerard. Garcia center and attempt, pucks comes loose, no one home. Picked up by Caden Cook on the far side, and he just sends the puck down around the boards as the Outlaws get a line change here with 5.5 to go. First period, Rapids up 3-1. Vashikov picked it up center ice, sent it down back in the corner as Rapids has to regroup. Oliver Bolduc passed it up to Williams, puck is loose center ice, and that's picked up yet again by Lemieux. Shot, big save there by Height. Picking it up again is Rapids, and they can't get the puck to stay on the stick. Was Locker and Williams. Puck sent down to the opposite end as Rapids has to regroup. Locker chips it up into neutral ice, so now we got to wait for Isanti to get back on sides, and they do. Under 5 minutes left to go, first period. Rapids up 3-1, 22 shots to 5 in favor of Rapids. That one goal that went in was off of Xavier Beauchamp's stick. I know it's not one he wants to remember. He wants to atone for it. And a shot and a goal! Rapids goes up 4-1 as they wanted to atone for it, and they did.
They did indeed.
As that goal goes to Isaac Locker, and Rapids back on top with a 3-goal advantage, 4-1.
Yeah, Locker's been wanting one for a while, and this American line's been doing some great things so far this game, and pays off with a goal. Nice play from Williams to find Locker there, and a nice move to go back to the backhand past Gerard.
Shot, well, assist from the circle, centering, picked up, Locker backhands it in, top shelf, and that's how we get that goal. As Rapids really starting to impose their will even more now, as that goal will be assist for sure to Locker, as a shot right in the belly of Gerard from Allstrand.
Yep, and I think, just interestingly, the defense of the Riverkings, they just look quite flustered. I think, well, I don't know if it's they don't expect the Outlaws to get these great chances, but just the pucks in the feet and unable to get them to the sticks to make some plays and just really sort of calm down in the defensive zone.
15-19, the official time of the goal is face-off to the blocker side of Gerard. Gets sent all the way down for an icing. So we get another stoppage play. 4:18 left to go, first period. 4-1 lead for Wisconsin Rapids. 24-5 shot advantage for the guys in white, green, and blue.
Yeah, and I think that you see there just the stretch offense coming from these teams that are down a few. We saw that with the Mullets a couple weekends ago. Just that stretch is their go-to when you're generating nothing, and that's how you can get back in the game really quickly.
Holding the zone is the Whitehead on that face-off. That Isanti, they kind of picked it up. Holding the zone yet again is Allstrand. Anderson picks it up. Backhand pass up to Ilian. Ilian centering. Oh, just out of the reach of Allstrand. Anderson picks it up. Centering again. Slowed down by Ilian. Beauchamp shot just wide of the goal. As picking it up is Whitehead. Pass spinning around back into his defensive zone. Anderson chips it up into the zone. Ilian crashing the net. Anderson, high slot, shot off the crossbar. Picked up yet again by the Outlaws. Holding the zone is Beauchamp as he shot, redirected
nice
just
hit.
over the crossbar yet again. Rapids is really crashing things now. Shamil Lufalin shot comes up and up into the balcony, and hopefully everyone's all right
nicely,
over there.
I believe.
Yeah, hopefully everyone's all right over there. That was pretty cool. You don't see that too often. As another stoppage play. 3:27 left to go. First period. Rapids up 4-1 over Isanti.
Yeah, they're in prime chuck-a-puck position there to maybe they'll try their luck in the intermission.
I think they got to wait one for that actually. As face-off coming to the blocker side of Gerard, won by Rapids, of course, to this point. As Isanti trying to get out of the zone. Puck is loose, and they're still trying to gather up their offensive system here. Is Raffert down low to a big sharp angled shot by Schweitzer. That's turned away by Gerard. Drop pass back to Schweitzer from Tudich. Tudich now, he's got 2 goals in the game so far. He's trying to maybe get the hat trick in the first period. Won't happen there. Isanti picks it up, and Caden Cook brings it up into the zone. Raffert, knock pass back down low to Shamil Lufalin, or excuse me, that's Caden Schweitzer, as Rapids intercepts a puck, and that's going to be a 4-on-2 opportunity as Denty brings it up. Schweitzer, high slot, gets pushed off the puck, shot just wide of the far post was Lufalin. Patterson with Isanti picking it up now. 2.5 to go, first period, as Rapids holding the zone. Schweitzer can't get a clean shot off at it. Denty sends a puck back to Raffert. Raffert top of the circle shot. Big glove save by Gerard. Another stoppage. 2:20 left to go. First period, 4-1. Rapids over Isanti.
Yeah, really nice save there by Gerard, stretching out and flashing the lever there on Raffert.
Going to be a face-off coming to the blocker side of Gerard, who's stopped. He's faced 25 shots so far, stopped 21 of them, as face-off controlled by Isanti. Now the zone being held by Noah Diamond as he's battling in the corner with Cooper. And there's going to be another penalty coming up against Isanti for a trip against Diamond. So Rapids will essentially, assuming they don't score, finish the first period for the power play, as that will be a 2-minute penalty for a trip. And that goes to number 14, as that's Peyton Andrews.
Yeah, massive collision on Diamond, sending him flying and a trip called.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. Now, my only question here, and this one was more directed towards our good buddy up here, Matt Fillmore. If Andrews has sisters, would they be the Andrews sisters? Yep. That's been cleared. That is true. Some World War II trivia there for you, my friends. As Allstrand picks up the puck at the near circle, shot, center attempt, no one there. Anderson regroups. This second power play opportunity for Rapids. They're 1 for 1 so far. As Schweitzer down along the goal line, back out Anderson, far circle, Allstrand, shot just over the crossbar.
Off the knob of the stick.
Yeah, that was close. As slapper there, just wide of the mark by Allstrand, and Denty picks up the puck. Rapids still battling down low. Denty shot, tic-tac-toe. I don't know how that didn't go in, but that was close. And it was covered up by Gerard. That was close. That official was right on the goal line, and he says no goal. I'll take his word for it. That was close.
Yeah, it starts with a nice play by Schweitzer to the bumper. Denty's got a really quick release. Fires it quickly, and Tudich, he's campaigning his case to the ref, and the ref's not buying it.
The line of Bryceland, Lutful, and Bullduk, Ilian, and Raffert, they're taking the ice now, and they are all smiles, kind of laughing. How didn't that go in? Oof. But it's up to them now. A partial Russian line out there.
The pinball machine.
Face off to the blocker side of Gerard, was controlled by Rapids. Raffert, high slot, skating in. Cross ice pass to Bullduk. Bullduk shot right in the belly of Gerard. So we get another stoppage. 1:18 left to go in the first period. 1:10 left to go on the power play for Wisconsin Rapids.
Yeah, another one Gerard soaks into the chest, and I like how this power play, they're moving the puck a little nicely, and nice play by Bullduk to sort of jump in when he had that space.
Face off, won by Rapids. Bullduk. Far side, cross ice pass to Raffert, mid-circle shot off the glove of Gerard, controlled by Rapids yet again. Raffert up to Bullduk. Bullduk centering towards the circle, goes around the cage. Let's look at a backhand pass, under a minute left to go. Centered across to Raffert, shot just wide of the mark. Rapids is going to have to try to hold his own. They do. Bullduk gets there. Ilian with the puck. Drops it to Bullduk, down low to Bryceland. Bryceland, shot was deflected back behind the goal. 32 seconds left to go on the skater advantage. 38 seconds left to go in the first period. Lutfelin, near circle, stops, spins, cross ice pass to Bullduk. Bullduk, shot, big save there again for Gerard. Stoppage of play, 27.9 seconds left to go. First period, 19 seconds left to go in the skater advantage for Rapids.
Yeah, a good little spell of the penalty kill there by Isanti, really keeping him wide, and they can't really penetrate. That sort of forces Bullduk into that sharp angle shot there.
Face off to the blocker side of Gerard, won by Rapids. A trend that's been going on for a little bit tonight. Whitehead, Chevier Alexander at the blue line. Chevier shot turned away by Gerard. Good job there by the young man. Picked up for Rapids. Center attempt, it just flutters through the slot. Nobody there. 2 seconds and 1. Skater advantage is over. 8 seconds left to go in the period. Rapids holding the zone, and they will play neutral ice with 2 and 1. And that's a cross ice pass shot, and that is no goal as it came after the first period. We're going to say...
we heard the buzzer.
We heard the buzzer before the shot, so we're waiting to see what's going on there. Isanti's celebrating. Did you see
the ref? Fenton, the ref, called it as a goal.
He did. No goal.
Oh, he's waved off.
No goal. No goal. It was waved off. Waved off. And no goal by Isanti is not happy, as the captains and the coach, they want an exact call on this and why. And they're saying, hey, no, you didn't hit the puck until after, is what I'm sure what they are being told. But either way, that is the end of the first period, where Rapids, they are holding a 4-1 advantage over Isanti, with the first goal coming up just about less than 3 minutes in, as Owen Tudich lit the lamp on the power play, assist to Anderson. Second goal came up about 4 minutes later. Tudich scored again. Schweitzer and Whitehead on the assists. Rapids then goes up 3-0 at 11:41 when Mikhail Ilian, he got in on the scoring with assist to Allstrand and Anderson, his second assist of the game. Isanti then, they broke into the scoring column in a little bit of trickery, and not trickery, just a bad bounce for Wisconsin Rapids, as a shot from Alexander Beshikov, he took a shot and it bounced off the stick of Xavier Beauchamp, and that goes in past Dominic Height for the lone goal of Isanti at 11:54, assist by Rylan Yost on that. But Rapids, they answer as Isaac Locker, he got his first goal of the game with assist to Riley Williams and Oliver Bolduc. In that first period, Joel Girard, he had to face 30 shots where he made 26 saves, whereas Dominic Height, he made 4 saves on 5 shots faced. So with that, we're going to step out, play a couple games here, get a new sheet of ice. We'll be back here momentarily on 105.5 WIRI, Flow Hockey, and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Recreation Center, that opening puck drop ceremony, that was to commemorate honestly with you, my two predecessors, Paul Kennedy and Mark Lochner. Excuse me, as unfortunately over the last few years, Paul passed away, as did Mark just this offseason. So two good guys I got to know over the years, and they're deeply missed by their families and friends, quite honestly. So we came to the unanimous decision during the intermission that this is now the Kennedy-Lochner media area at the Southwood County Recreation Center, bringing you these Riverkings games as Isanti, they kind of control that opening face-off as Yost comes up and center attempt. Big save by Height. Oh my goodness, he was there with that big butterfly save, and Rapids now has an opportunity to break things out after a little bit of a defensive lapse. That Height, he kind of saved the bacon there.
Yeah, Height's athleticism and his compete are second to none, and just explodes into that split save to cover it.
Again, we still have Joel Girard in the pipes there for Isanti as Beauchamp centered the puck, and then the net pops off the goal line, so we got a stoppage of play. 19:09 left to go in the second period of play.
Yeah, if you're a River King, just go back to the basics. I mean, make those simple and effective plays. You saw even straight away off the bat, you get that 2-on-1 just from a errand sort of situation, and just make those simple plays and be sure of what you're doing on the ice.
In hockey, I think it's off the stick, not off the bat. Wrong sport, Rory. So. As we got a face-off to the glove side of Girard, shot from just inside the blue line by Raffert, and big glove save by Girard. Another stoppage of play. 19:05 left to go in the second period of play.
Yeah, Girard sees that all day. He's never gonna let that one go by him, and makes a simple little glove save there.
Face-off now coming to the blocker side of Girard. Face-off won by Rapids. Sharp angle shot by Tudich. Looking for the hat trick. Shot and a goal!
Play.
As Denty gets the scoring started on that redirect right at the top of the crease, and it is now 5-1 Rapids.
Denty is so effective in front of the net. I mean, he plays in that situation on the power play in that sort of bumper area, and just a nice play by Tudich to find his line mate. And Denty, who's not been feeling too well this weekend, surely that'll lift his spirits. A nice goal there.
Yeah, everyone's got the sickness, it seems like, and knock on wood, not me yet, but that's why I try to stay in my house as much as possible. As face-off won by Isanti. Franco Denty with the goal officially. Tudich with the assist. And Schweitzer with his second assist, as the Outlaws were really battering the puck down low as Rapids has to regroup. Collision against the near board. Stenti up inside the blue line, weaving through the defense. Shot about 3 feet wide of the far post. Rapids holds the zone. Big missed check opportunity for the Outlaws. No one home on that hit attempt by Colton Lane. This kind of looked like Coyote in the old Roadrunner Coyote cartoons when he flat against the cliff there, but we play on as Luffelin chips it up. Center ice, Schweitzer brings it into the zone. Luffelin trailing. Tudich, pass back up, around the cage, centering attempt. Luffelin can't quite get there. Puck was sitting there, and then it's sent out into neutral ice. Beauchamp, he needs to regroup as Rapids clears his zone. Carried in by Ilian. As we have 17:38 left to go in the second period. Puck around the boards. Anderson holds zone. Up to Ilian, who gets knocked down on the play. Shot, big glove save there by Gerard. And another stoppage, 17:27 remaining in this second period.
Yeah, getting a bit more physical. Sort of the Outlaws, like, they're not going to quit. They're not going to go down without a fight, and getting that physicality in there.
Well, there's no reason to quit yet. I mean, there's still a lot of game to go.
Of course not.
And we've seen that there is, on that one goal that they got, that was just a shot on, and just weird things happened and went through. It was Hallstrand he wins that face-off to the blocker side of Gerard. Ilian back to Hallstrand. Hallstrand getting beat around on that shot attempt, and it was good centering attempt there by Anderson. Not to go through is Hallstrand. He stops it. Pass right up to Anderson. Puck initially saved by Gerard, and then shot way up into the netting. Another stoppage. 17:06 left to go. Second period of action here at the Southwood County Recreation Center. Rapids up 5-1.
Yeah, a great steal by Hallstrand there. So he's a 200-foot player, Hallstrand, as he's able to score, but he's also able to defend well, and nice pickpocket there to get his friend Marcus on a nice opportunity.
Puck comes up and held into the zone. Kind of a nice little soccer kick save there by Chevier Alexander. Ilian brings the puck up below the goal line. Hallstrand picks it up. Puck bouncing behind the goal. Picked up by the Outlaws. Now stolen by Anderson. Kicked out to center ice as Chevier Alexander has to give chase. He gets there before Bennett does. Goes around his goal. Backhand pass up attempt by Mikhail Ilian, and well, we got an icing, unfortunately, against Rapids. 16:35 left to go, and that's going all the way back down into the Rapids zone, and should be a face-off on the blocker side of Height.
Yep, some good puck movement by this by the newly formed Euro line, and just a nice way to work it around. Just Gerard able to make some good saves.
Face-off controlled by Rapids. Hallstrand brings it up through the zone. Loose puck. Picked up by Ilian. Hallstrand now below the goal line. Sent to Ilian. All behind the goal, of course. A little bit of trouble seeing it at the moment. Garcia tries to hold his own. He does not. There's a big collision far boards as Garcia and Ilian try to harass the skater of the Outlaws, which was Rylan Yost. Big glove save there by Height. So we got another stoppage. 16:05 left to go. Second period. Rapids up 5-1.
Yeah, just make those simple and effective plays. Another opportunity where the Riverkings are sort of caught on the back foot, and the Outlaws are really quick to get that break, and they really jump in quite well, and just a nice save by Height to sort of squash the pressure.
Face off to the blocker side of Height, won by Isanti. As puck squirts up to Noah Diamond, cross ice pass to Jake Bryceland. Nice little toe drag by Bryceland, shot right in the belly of Gerard. Another stoppage. 15:49 to go. Second period. A little disjointed in this second period, but it's been because the puck's been covered by Gerard so many times.
Yeah, and I mean, a nice play by Bryceland there. He's just got that sort of skill that he can produce moments of magic, and Gerard again able to smother it.
No offense to any of the other Riverkings players, but Bryceland's probably one of the best puck handlers on the team with what he does. This big shot, rebound there up high as Cooper couldn't quite get it home. Bryceland battling down behind the goal, pushing, shoving, guys falling down. Bryceland comes up with it. He gets held back. That was close holding call. They play on. As puck comes loose, Garcia can't hold the zone, comes up to neutral ice, picked up by Garcia, cross ice to Oliver Bolduc, pass up ahead to Bryceland as he allows Diamond to carry it up into the zone, collision against Bryceland on the far boards. A couple of River Kings players get some contact against each other, not what you want to see, but Garcia, he can't hold the zone, has to go back way down behind his goal line, which allows Isanti to get a line change. Leave pass for the River Kings. Now they got to slow her down, bring her back up, and breaking up into the zone is Cooper. He can't hold things there as Bolduc has to give chase right about his blue line into his own zone where he picks things up. 14:45 left to go, first period. Bring it up in the zone as Locker, flanked by Chevy Alexander, is Welsh. As Welsh picks it up behind the goal. Flip pass back to the blue line, held in by Bolduc. Shot, big redirect into the corner. Center attempt, McNish, he goes behind the goal trying to center it. Welsh standing right at the top of the crease. There's a delayed penalty coming up against the Outlaws. Rapids getting the extra attacker going. Locker to Beauchamp, back to Locker at the blue line. A 6-on-5 at the moment. Shot, redirect, that gets tipped wide, and now we got the stoppage. So first penalty of the second period comes up against Isanti. Rapids goes on their third power play of the game as there is a slash
on Olsen.
Yep, coming up on Daniel Olsen. 2-minute penalty variety coming up at 5.
Yeah, I missed it behind the play.
As you said, behind the play, not probably the best opportune time to do that.
Yeah, just unfortunately a ref caught it.
As Rapids, they win that face-off. Allstrand, Tudich, Anderson, as puck gets tipped into neutral ice. Rapids has to regroup. 13:50 coming up remaining in the second period. Anderson near circle, stops, centering pass back to Allstrand, high slot, low goal line opportunity there. Shot bounces off of Gerard by Tudich. He wanted that hat trick. Allstrand inside the blue line. Shot from the circle, way high by Anderson. Held his own as Tudich. Leave pass for Allstrand. Rapids, of course, going from my right to the left this period. Tudich inside the blue line. Top of the far circle, centering opportunity, held in the blue line by Tudich. Skating near circle, goal line, going behind the goal, centering at the low slot. No one there, Allstrand in the blue line. Tic-tac-toe opportunity looking here. So redirect opportunity did not happen. And they have Isanti clearing the zone. Rapids has to regroup with a line change.
Some nice plays, they're just forcing it too much. They're just trying to get it through too many guys. The penalty kill is so condensed and so clamped down on that net to just smother that entire offense and just try and work your way around it and not try to force it through.
Yeah, they've really kind of backed off of their forecheck and they've really started to pack it in with the defense. As Shamil Ufalin pass up ahead to Oliver Bolduc. Bolduc brings it up into the zone and he tries to leave pass and he can't, and it's picked up by the Outlaws as break into the zone, trying to slow down that Rapids attack. Picked up Bolduc. He gets it to Lutfalin. Drop pass across to Raffert. Raffert carries it into the zone as he goes behind the goal. Up front to Bolduc. A little bit of different look of this power play unit with Lutfalin. Far boards. Skating it to the slot, drop pass to Bolduc, top circle. And that is your power play opportunity for Rapids as the puck comes loose, and it is covered by Height as that got sent about 3/4 ice, and Height was ready for it. Stoppage of play, 11:55 left to go second period, and Rapids leading 5-1.
Yeah, it just goes back to that forcing the play. I mean, Bryson there, he has some time there. He's got a lot of time behind the net or behind the red line and just can't seem to find that effective play.
It seemed like there was maybe a little bit of a lack of urgency on that power play.
Definitely.
But part of that, I think, was the packing in of the defense there that slowed Rapids down just a little bit, which is a big credit to Isanti. As Rapids already has 41 shots on goal in the game. And we're not even halfway through the 60-minute contest. As puck gets behind, I believe that was Komarov for the Outlaws as we get a whistle. I think there'll be an offsides against Rapids. 11:32 left to go. Second period. Rapids up 5-1. Again, thanks for everybody on listening and 105.5 WIRI and Flow Hockey and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Good buddy Seth Habiger back at the studio, working the magic there on the airwaves for good buddies on WIRI. Puck center on the boards, held in by Beauchamp. Dropped down low a little bit for Riley Williams. Puck comes in, chipped back behind by Gerard. McNeish battling down low. Puck comes out, held in, redirected at the circle by Locker. Can't get his stick on it as another regroup there by the Outlaws. Reichert gets his pocket picked by Williams as he skates up into the zone. Puck's just sitting there now. McNish, Whitehead to the circle of Locker. Locker backhand, bouncing puck, and down low goes Gerard, and he keeps that puck out of the goal. Does a great job for the Outlaws. Puck sent up neutral ice as Lindblom comes up, tries to give some chase to it, and tries to get the puck up into the zone as there will be a penalty coming up on Rapids for a hook.
Walker's face there, that was funny.
That's first penalty for Rapids as Locker gets it for the hook. First power play opportunity for the Outlaws tonight, coming at the 10:32 mark. So we're 9:28 in the contest, 2 minutes. Yes. Rapids, we'll see what they got on the penalty kill. First time this evening as the Outlaws going from my left to the right. They do not carry up that opportunity as Tudic comes up, gets behind the defense, shot. Oh, there's a hat trick for Tudic, and Rapids goes up 6-1.
Hat trick for Tudic. A short-handed goal. I mean, I'm not going to say it, but I was actually thinking it on that face-off. You know, I could see a short-hander coming, and Tudic buries a nice little tuck between the wickets.
You better get your lottery ticket tonight, my friend. A little premonition never hurt nobody. And boy, Rapids is really making them pay on that power play, as they still have a minute 52 on the skater advantage. Does Isanti. As we get the official scoring. Attaboy, Tudic. As Rapids, they stop the puck down low yet again. As Cooper and Bulldog with the assist. 9:36 time of the goals. Rapids has another opportunity. Tudic right in the belly of Gerard. And boy, Rapids is just smelling blood here as we are past halftime of the game and 9:49 left to go in the second period. And boy, 1:18 left in Rapids. They had two more opportunities since that shorthanded goal. That's a credit to Gerard, but some aggression here by the Rapids penalty kill as they are trying to really distance this game.
Yeah, short. It's actually Tudic's fourth shorthanded goal of the season. I think probably every single one would have been that same sort of signature move he has of just finding that 5-hole really nicely.
That's right when you're thinking he's going to a corner. He goes right between the pads, right between the legs, and boy, that's a great opportunity there as a shot comes through, redirected off the boards. Height had to stop it as Isanti trying to get something rolling here. Diamond gets it up to Lutfulin, and back behind the play, Ilian. He's going after it as Gerard comes way out of the net and plays it. Bennett at the far circle loses it, and there's an opportunity for Rapids. Ilian spins to Diamond, and there was no opportunity for that as he just couldn't field it properly. As Salo can't get to the puck, drop pass Lutfulin to Diamond. Diamond pass way back low as Rapids is under 30 seconds left on the penalty kill, and they chip that up into the zone as there is no icing on that, played by Gerard. Raffert gets it in the far corner. 13 seconds to go. Rapids close to killing this opportunity. Bennett tries to get there. Cannot. Puck still is being held in the zone by the Outlaws. Lutfulin drop side pass to Diamond. We are now at even strength. 5-on-5 hockey. Penalty is killed as Ilian gets the puck and holds his own as Whitehead's making a bad dash to hold his own. He cannot. Rapids will have to regroup. 8:18 left to go. Second period here at Southwood County Recreation Center, where Rapids is leading comfortably 6-1. I'm pretty sure they want to add a couple more. Just why not? Wouldn't you?
Of course. You want to pile in as much as you can. I mean, coach always says if it's the other team, that would they give you that sort of respect and not pile on as many as they can on you?
Yeah, that's a good point. And some of these guys that are playing don't necessarily see all those minutes. As shot, point blank opportunity is covered up by Gerard. But as I was saying, some of these guys that are playing tonight, they don't see a lot of moments, a lot of minutes in the game. So how are you supposed to tell them, don't play hard, don't try to score? That's the kind of a slap in their face.
Yeah. And I just want to give a quick update to some scores around the division.
Go ahead, buddy.
And the Squatch are unfortunately leading the Mullets have scored 5-1 with 5 minutes left in the second period.
Well, there's still a lot of hockey left. We've seen weird things happen.
Yes, absolutely.
Saw them last Saturday as a Squatch. They were getting pounded on.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden they score, 9 goals in the third period with about half of it remaining. So weird things have happened as a puck goes out of play, as there's a bunch of other games to watch as well. As Steele County and the Mullets, there's a lot of games coming up there with them. And for the Squatch, it's Hudson. They got Mullets at the Mullets tonight.
Yep.
Then tomorrow they're home against Hudson, and then in the middle of the week next week they're home against the Mullets. So there's a lot of time to go yet.
Yep, absolutely. Enough time for a slip up.
Oh yeah, there's always time for that. As Rapids corrals the puck in their zone, Williams breaks into the offensive zone, skating around the goal. Rapids holds it at the blue line. Chevy Alexander skating far boards. Locker back to Chevy Alexander. Bouncing puck turned away by Gerard. As Rapids sends the puck back around yet again. Locker trying to send it back out in front as McNeish, he gets bodied up against the boards. Sharp angle shot behind the goal line. That wasn't going to work as Rapids comes through with it, sends it around the boards. Lane, collision on the far boards, held in by Chevy Alexander, using the glass, and up into the netting and bouncing out of play. Goes the puck, got another stoppage. 6-1 score, Rapids advantage. 6:43 left to go in the second period.
Yeah, the Outlaw defensive zone coverage is super, super passive, so if you're a River King, you really want to get that movement, interchange lanes, and move that puck quickly around them and sort of make them move and get them into some difficult situations.
Face off, Hallstrand wins that one for Rapids, but the Outlaws, they kick it right back out of the zone. Rapids gets the puck behind the goal. Hallstrand, far boards, pass up. Back to Hallstrand, skating in, shot turned away by Gerard. Battle in the near corner, screened out by the rail here, and Anderson sends it back to the corner. Bryceland's there. Hallstrand behind the goal. Sends a drop pass to Anderson. Anderson thought about centering it, couldn't do that. Bryceland with the puck, using the boards, back to the blue line. Bulldog. Back behind the goal, Bryceland. Trying to center it, tic-tac-toe, wide of the mark was Hallstrand. That was redirected on the shot as Isanti gets bumped off the puck, held in by Bryceland. As there's another collision in the corner there. Puck comes up with Anderson, center on the boards, held in by Garcia. Garcia shot, hit a lot of traffic, and that could stop before it got to Gerard. Rapids holding the zone, almost looks like they're on the power play again. There's Hallstrand in the corner. Drop pass back to Garcia, who can't hold the zone. Rapids has to reset it. As Bulldog carries it in the zone, high slot. Drop pass to the circle to Anderson. He couldn't quite hold on to it. As Santi holding things up in the corner. Drop pass back to Bryceland. Centering attempt, spinning shot. That gets turned away by Gerard. Anderson. Drop pass back towards the blue line for Garcia. He holds his own. High slot shot over the crossbar. 5 minutes left to go, second period. Bryceland behind the goal. He can't quite hold on to it. Tudich. Collision in the corner. Bryceland holds onto the zone. Cross ice pass by, I believe that was Bulldog. Shot redirected into the corner. Rapids really holding on to the puck very well right here. Sharp angle shot there by Allstrand. Bouncing puck. The bouncing puck still loose. They lost sight of the puck, so they go and blow it dead as there's some pushing and shoving with Allstrand in number 6. It's Brandon Bennett, and they're going to be clearing this up here in a moment as both teams going for a line change. As that puck was still bouncing loose, he didn't have possession of it, but referees lost sight of it, so you got to stop it.
Yeah, I remember one of these things happened in the NHL, the Stanley Cup Finals, Pittsburgh versus Nashville. It was sort of I think it was an elimination game. The Nashville score, but it was waved off and Pittsburgh go on to win, and those are one of the memories I remember young being in a hockey tournament, and one of the chances that the ref just loses sight of it and it just gets waved off.
That's tough luck, as we saw Isanti get a goal waved off right at the horn, much to the chagrin of Isanti, but that was the right call as we got 4:20 left to go, second period. 6-1, Rapids advantage as they carry into the zone. Centering pass, shot just wide of the mark.
Delayed penalty.
It's a delayed penalty. Good call on that, young man, as there will be the penalty coming up. Coming up here with 4:03 left to go. And this penalty goes 2 minutes for a hook against one of the Outlaws, number 20. That number 20 is John Lemieux.
Yeah, another one behind the play. I just sort of missed it.
15:57, another opportunity for Rapids on the power play as Tudic holds his own but gets picked up by the Outlaws as Rapids has to play a bit of defense right away as Denty up to Anderson. Anderson carries into the zone. Drop pass to Allstrand at the blue line. Now sending things around, looking for a centering pass. Sharp angle shot. Tudic can't bury it. Tudic with the puck up to Allstrand, holds his own. Near side, Anderson back to Allstrand. Laser and a goal! A one-timer from the high slot is Allstrand, and Rapids goes up 7-1.
Yeah, Felix has been wanting that one for a while now. And I think the power play the one-timers on the power play have been so hit and miss recently. I joke with Marcus a lot, saying he needs to finally hit the net with one of them, and it's Allstrand that finally buries it on a one-timer, and with his parents in attendance over here from Sweden now.
Oh, that's awesome.
That must feel good.
That is great. I didn't know that they were in town, so good for them, good for him. That's an awesome moment there for Allstrand. So I don't see anyone jumping up and down, so maybe they're getting a coffee or something, but
no, I can see them. They're jumping for joy, I think.
All right, good deal. Good deal as Rapids got their second power play goal of the game. 22nd of the year is Felix Allstrand. As Rapids controls that. As Anderson gets his third assist. Only one assist on that. As 16:22 is the time of the goal. So Rapids controlling the puck yet again. 3 minutes to go. Shot turned away by Gerard. As Rapids have to regroup as there is going to be another penalty being called. That will be Bryceland for Rapids going to the box, along with number 6, Brandon Bennett for Isanti. So we might be 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. I'm not sure. Now that will be, I think they're saying 4-on-4. Yep, 4-on-4 going up, so that's going to open a lot of ice up as that penalty comes at 17:08.
Yep, just some roughing behind the play, and just a bit of sort of brewing behind the net. There's a bit of contact between the two of them, and then sort of boils over.
Yep, 4-on-4 for matching roughing penalties. As both teams battling in the Rapids zone. Picked up by Beauchamp. He passes up to Diamond. Diamond gets up into the blue line. Circling, centering attempt by Diamond. Nobody home. Xavier Alexander. He tries to backhand it back through, and he does. Gets it up to Diamond. Diamond, center and touch, shot to goal!
Hey.
Cooper beats the white pad of Gerard, and Rapids goes up 8-1.
Really nice pass there from Diamond. I mean, he's one of those really skillful guys we have on the team, and brilliant feed to Cooper in front, and all he has to do is just tap it into the net for his 8th goal on the year.
That was beautiful. That was just a beautiful pass there.
Yep.
And because it's 4-on-4, it's even hockey, so that does not give anybody a chance back on the ice. So we will play on here. 17:41, time of the goal. We'll wait for the official assists for this. As
I'm going to say Diamond and Chevier Alexander.
yeah, I think you're pretty close on that.
And credit to Chevier Alexander for keeping it in there, sprinting to that, and what a pass from Diamond there.
That was outstanding, man. That was good as the officials are still talking it over. And
Yeah, it must be to do with the 4-on-4 and if it expires now or what's happening.
yeah, I don't think it does because it's still even hockey.
I don't think it does either.
So we will see what this conversation, what stems from it, as Rapids just really controlling things 8-1 over Isanti. They did play earlier this year, 2 games in October 4th and 5th to be exact, and Rapids won 7-2 on the 4th and 6-2 on the 5th. Now our good buddy here just joined from Hudson, Dominic Height. He's played twice against the Outlaws, and he got wins of both of those games. He allowed on November 1st, he allowed 2 goals, and he stopped 56 of 58 shots faced, and so he had a good night that night. And then on the 22nd of November, he allowed 3 goals in a win, and he stopped 22 of 25 shots faced. So it was quite something to see when I looked up those stats to see how he matched against Isanti. He's done well against the Outlaws.
Yeah, he has. I mean, Dominic's just a really solid goaltender, and I think against any team with him, you have a chance. I remember earlier in the year it was Hudson versus Squatch. I think it ended 3-1 or 3-2 on an empty net. Just, and Dominic's brilliance just kept them in. I think it was 60-something saves, and just with him in net, you feel like you've got a chance every night.
As we're getting, Cooper does have it. He's got the puck again, as he got bumped off the puck with assists to no Diamond. And Jake was Chevier Alexander. The time of the goal should be 17:41, excuse me. And it was, so we got 1:45 left to go, second period. Rapids up 8-1, 55-8 shot advantage. Rapids just dominating the ice tonight, as there's 43 seconds left to go on 4-on-4 hockey. Puck up middle ice, then bounces into the Rapids defensive zone. Rapids says pick it up. Diamond has it as he comes up, breaks the blue line, centering to Raffert. Raffert goes to the circle. On the near side, pass back out to McNeish, holds the blue line, skates up, tries to get a redirect as he goes just wide of the goal. Minute 8 left to go in the period, 15 seconds left to go on 4-on-4 hockey. McNeish tries to center it, and Rapids can't hold the zone as Raffert gets there first, as 1 minute remains in the period. 1 second left in the 4-on-4 hockey, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey as 47 seconds remain. McNeish with the puck below the goal, try to center it, whiffed by the Outlaws, shot, far post, Locker, goal for the Riverkings.
Yeah, Locker's second of the game. Welch and McNeish there finishing up that 4-on-4 situation, and good bit of forecheck by Hogan. That's his sort of trademark. He's a never quit, just a dog in that zone, and Locker finds it nicely in that corner on that low glove side. He'll be feeling good about himself.
Yeah, that was a big clearing attempt whiff there by the Outlaws that allowed Locker to pick it up and just from the inside of the left circle go far post, and now it's a 9-1 hockey game in favor of the Riverkings.
Here he goes again.
The opportunity was clear. Yeah, Locker's second of the night. It is for sure as the puck's out center ice, under 30 seconds left to go. Welsh with the goal, Mr. Wisconsin Rapids with the lone assist. 19:20 time of the goal, so that's another assist for Welsh on the season, as we got 10 seconds to go in the period, and it's probably just going to be played out here. Not too much going to happen. 5 seconds left to go. Outlaws getting in their own way a little bit. 1 second, and there's your horn, and there's 2 in the books here at the Southwood County Recreation Center, and it's your Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. Boy, are they taking control of things. 9-1 score, 5 goals in that second period. Those goals came just over a minute in. Denty got his first goal of the night, followed by Tudich at 9:36 as he completed the hat trick of his third goal. Allstrand got into the scoring at 16:22 on the power play, and Tudich, his hat trick came on the shorthand opportunity, so you can't forget that. Then Bryce Cooper at 17:41, and then the final goal coming at 19:20. With the second goal of the night is Isaac Locker. So through 2 periods now, 56 shots on goal for the Riverkings, just 8 for the Outlaws, as Dominic Height has stopped 3 shots on goal in that period, as he has 7 in the game. Now looking out the other side, 26 shots in that second period for Rapids, and 21 saves for Joel Gerard. So we're going to play a game, get a new sheet of ice, and we'll be back here momentarily with the Riverkings comfortably ahead 9-1 over Isanti. So keep listening here on 105.5 WIRI, Flow Hockey, and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. And we are back here at the Southwood County Recreation Center, where the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings are holding a commanding 9-1 lead over the Isanti Outlaws. Big thank you to everybody at 105.5 WIRI. Seth Habiger back in the studio. Thanks for listening there on the airwaves, as we got 20 minutes of hockey left tonight. And then, of course, everybody on Flow Hockey, thanks for joining us as well. And Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Big thank you to Carl and Art on the cameras. Rory McKibben, the wingman, the color commentator, and, of course, Matt Fillmore. It's always good working with you guys up here. And, you know, I guess first and foremost, the Outlaws have made a change in goal.
Yep.
As in comes Charles Healy, as the book is now officially closed on Joel Gerard, as he stopped 47 out of 47 shots on 56 shots faced. So tough night for him, but when he's faced that many shots, something's going to happen.
Yeah.
As Healy now comes in, as he has played in the league for, I guess you could say he's got some okay numbers: 4 wins, 9 losses, 1 shootout loss, and 2 shutouts. He's played 949 minutes. He's allowed 66 goals, made 697 saves, has a goals against average of 4.17, and saves the puck 1.913% of the time. So this is a chance for Riverkings to kind of polish things off as they look to conclude the first game of this 2-game stand, as they march closer and closer to the postseason. As Rapids gets the puck down low, can't jam it home, was McNeish. Staying in the zone is the puck, as Beauchamp takes a shot from just about the top of the circle and goes up into the netting, and we got our first stoppage play. 19:22 left to go in the third period. So how do you conclude this one, Rory?
Yeah, the advice is just to put it to bed. I mean, keep on making these simple and effective plays that we've been making the majority of the night, and just put it to bed. Keep it simple and keep it clean.
Face off to the blocker side of Healy. Puck bounce around a little bit. Now Heichert brings it up into the zone, gets away from the puck. Beauchamp gets there first, tied up in the near corner. Rapids going from my left to the right, as obviously Isanti going from my right to the left, and the Rapids gets behind. Shot in the goal! McNish, he goes, lights the lamp at 1:01 the third period, and Rapids goes up 10-1.
Yeah, assisted by Locker. I mean, what nights he is having, and McNeish with some family present as well. A lot of family in town for this weekend, and McNeish gets his 10th on the year and a nice little finish on the glove.
Yeah, the Rapids just got behind the defense really, as it was kind of a 4-on-2, and McNeish goes near side under or just over the glove of Healy, and he's let his first one in, so we got a 10-1 hockey game, as they haven't put it up on the scoreboard yet, but either way, we know it's 10-1. As maybe the light bulbs got burnt out after all the goals Rapids have scored this year. I don't know. That's possible. As Rapids will get the official scoring here as the puck comes up to neutral ice. As Raffert tries to get it into the zone, Lane preventing that. Lutfelin battling down low. As Locker does get the assist. And Riley Williams as well. 101, time of the goal, and Rapids is up 10-1.
A great day out for that American line.
It is. Right on the verge of that hockey tournament from the Worlds. Coming up, Lutfelin carries it into the zone. He gets tied up by the defense, and just a nice light cover save there by Healy. Another stoppage play, 18:04 to go in the contest. Rapids holding a 58-8 shot advantage. That's pure domination, my friend,
absolutely.
aside from a 10-1 score.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a quick update on the Squatch score. It's now 7-1 for the Squatch with about 15 minutes remaining.
That's
in the
unfortunate for us Rapids fans, and fortunate for the Squatch fans. They inch closer to that #1 seed, making everybody have to go through Squatch land in Minnesota as we get another stoppage of play. 18 minutes exactly to go as Rapids just kind of on cruise control, but you can't get complacent though.
Absolutely. Complacency kills, and that's sort of how you sort of start making the wrong decisions and get those bad habits back in your game that you want to try and avoid at all costs.
Rapids can't hold the zone, and puck goes up out of play, so another stoppage 6 seconds after the last one as we approach the 9 o'clock hour here in beautiful snow-covered Wisconsin Rapids.
Yeah, the snow is falling really nicely today.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't like snow, so you
Really?
you can never say it falls nicely in my book unless it falls up. So it can go somewhere else, just not in my town. But either way, we play on 17:44. I mean, I don't mind the cold. You don't have to shovel cold.
Yeah.
As puck goes down into the corner. Battling down there is Tudich with Bennett. There's a lot of pleasantries between Bennett and I believe that was Bryceland when they went up for matching roughing penalties in the tail end of last period. But it's an emotional game as Rapids gets the puck back out neutral ice, has to clear the zone to prevent an offside. Stenti carries it in, shot, big rebound off of Healy, then a shot there for Riverkings, and they could not get that to go through as Schweitzer misses the open net as Healy was kind of flopping out there, as with like some of the walleyes I caught the other week ice fishing, but he was able to keep the puck out of the net either way. So get a stoppage of play, 17:06 to go in the game. Face-off coming to the blocker side of Healy. Face-off controlled by Rapids. Blocker to Chevy Alexander. High slot shot. Bouncing puck. And it is covered up by Healy. He didn't know where it went as it was trapped up in his leg pads. So another save opportunity as that shots number goes up to 61 in the game. My goodness, that's one-sided, my friend.
Yeah, but some night for the Riverkings offense, and I think the whole team's really been dipping in and helping out offensively, which is exactly what Coach Paul would have wanted.
Oh yeah, for sure. As Rapids just dominating things as Allstrand, the puck behind the goal, trying to get it to Ilian, and the Outlaws, they get there first as Hiker can't quite keep the puck out of the zone. Anderson getting to the puck, trying to get there first as Rapids holds the zone, trying to center it. There was number 25 for Rapids. It's Lucas Whitehead making his first appearance back in quite some time on the home ice. Bryceland takes up the near side. For Allstrand, excuse me. As puck goes back behind the goal, one way then the other, one way then the other, as it's now up to center ice. Hikert getting surrounded by 4 Riverkings, and he takes a shot that gets redirected way high up into the netting. Another stoppage, 16-11 to go in the game.
Yeah, Whitehead came back against the Blue Ox a couple of weekends ago, and he was having some trouble with his ankle, something that really stemmed from the Detroit showcase. Sorry, I think it was our last game. He sort of picked up a little something in his ankle, and now he's back and ready to go.
Big shot off that face-off that was to the glove side of Height, and Height got a piece of it and picked it up now as Bryceland. Puck stops right at neutral ice. Patterson tries to carry it up. Lane has to hold up to stay on sides. Everybody does. Garcia gets the puck first. Bolduc carrying it, chip shot up to Bryceland, picked up by Diamond. Diamond drop pass to Cooper. Cooper centering back to Diamond, who got ridden down on top of the puck as we're under 16 to go. The Outlaws trying to break out. Patterson again gets swallowed up by a pair of Riverkings. Bryceland, then Bolduc as the puck's loose. Bolduc gets to it first at the goal line. Go behind the goal. Fake left, go right, go left. He's tied up in the far corner by Patterson, I believe that is. Puck gets picked up by Diamond, back near side to Garcia, to Bolduc as he breaks up the far boards. About 15 minutes left to go in the game as Bolduc gets it up into the zone. He tries to crash the net, shot short side, out the outside of the goal as he tried to stuff it home. Lemieux picks up the puck for the Outlaws. He lets it slide through as he prepared to get walloped right when he got inside the blue line. Picking it up now, Caden Garcia back down low to Bolduc. Back to Garcia. Bats it right up ahead to Cooper. Puck neutral ice, sent back down by Lemieux. Height can't quite play it as Bolduc stops, sends it back behind the goal for Garcia. Rapids just eating up a little bit of time here. They got to be careful not to get caught flat-footed, and as Vaskov is able to hold the zone, but Rapids gets the puck back yet again. Chip, big lift pass by Bryceland. That could have been a hand pass by Komarov. I don't think they're letting him play on. Oh yeah, he threw that. And I think that's why they let up and let Rapids touch it to kind of ignore the hand pass. But either way, we play on. 14 to go in regulation. Rapids comfortably ahead 10-1 over the Outlaws. Salo picks it up, breaks it into the zone, and he's just swallowed up by the Rapids defense again. Puck comes loose, and Lindblom picks it up. He's being harassed by Williams. McNeish picked up with the puck, and there is penalty a whistle as there's going to be a penalty against Wisconsin Rapids for a cross check. Just the third penalty on Rapids for the night. As that will be 27 go into the box, and that is the hometown boy, Aiden Welsh, as he's going to the box for 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was one just sort of in the corner, just sort of top of the circle sort of area. There was a hit, and then I think Welsh gave him a little bit of a shove, and the refs didn't seem to like it.
6:19, time of the goal, or time of the penalty, excuse me, is Isanti. They are on the power play for the second time tonight, as one penalty is matching. Rapids, they got a shorthanded on goal on one of those penalty kills. And we'll see what they do this time as Lane picks up the puck in the corner, bodied real well there by Beauchamp. Bouncing puck, and it will be another penalty coming up against Wisconsin Rapids.
Not too sure what the call on this one's going to be. I know there was a bit of contact with Beauchamp, and I think it was 26.
2 minutes for an elbow.
That's the problem with being 6'5". Just your elbows just naturally at most people's head.
So now it's a 5-on-3 for the Outlaws. If they want to score a bunch of goals, here's their chance.
Absolutely.
2 minutes or 1:32 of 5-on-3. Rapids has to kill. So they won that face-off. Shot and a goal. There you have it. They got one back. As shot from just inside the blue line, just about the slot, and in it goes. One-timer past Height. far post and in, and there it's a 10-2 hockey game as Lane gets credit for the goal.
Yep, just right off the face-off, a nice sort of seeing eye shot there, and I think it was number 14 that was pointing to Lane in front for a deflection.
Yeah.
And not much Height could do about that.
No, not much.
Off the post as well.
That's tough going. As how it's 5-on-4. They'll make you pay. I don't care who you're playing.
Goal scored by number 14, Peyton Andrews.
Peyton Andrews.
Assisted by number 18, Jacob Patterson.
Peyton Andrews, number 14.
Time to the power play goal.
As that was a power play goal, 6:53 time of the goal. So Rapids now up 10-2. Not in any danger by any means of giving up the lead, but that's 2 goals that.
Two goals you wouldn't want to concede.
Exactly, and that's just one thing I'm sure Coach Paul will be talking about as they talk after the game, coming up to tomorrow's game, as the Outlaws carry the puck up into the zone. About a minute left on the skater advantage. Centering attempt, no good, and then the puck shot out of bounds on a clear attempt by Rafford.
Yeah, fired straight out of bounds.
Yeah, wow, that was a direct shot there. As we sit with 12:15 left to go in the contest. Still a minute 1 left on the power play. So they gotta correct the scoring here for Isanti. Jacob Patterson and Peyton Andrews. Peyton Andrews and Jacob Patterson on the assists, so they just made that clarification there. So the correction has been made as Rapids and Isanti just playing out at neutral ice. 23 seconds ago on the power play for the Outlaws. They got a power play goal tonight, as they got 1 goal in the first period, so far 1 in the second, or 1 in the third, excuse me. As we sit at a 10-2 score with 11:20 left to go, another stoppage of play with 5 seconds left to go on the power play for the Outlaws.
Yep, just stout penalty killing right now for the Riverkings, really just limiting the any sort of offense that the Outlaws are able to generate, and just making Coach Paul happy, I believe, right now.
There's always good and bad that come with any of these games. It's hard to be critical of too much when you're up 10-2.
Yeah, exactly.
With about 11 minutes to go.
Yeah.
But there are things that need to be corrected. You can agree with that.
Absolutely. I think just sort of the cleanliness of some of these the plays, especially on the defensive end, some of the puck movement and that sort of thing, just especially gearing up to playoffs and potentially beyond, those things need to be ironed out.
Now both teams at full strength as Outlaws carry into the zone, shot turned way wide as they finally make the announcement that Charles Healy is in the game for Isanti. As Rapids trying to clear up the zone, puck held in, stopped at the circle by the Riverkings. There goes Bulldog, passed up head, Allstrand to Ilian. Ilian, center attempt, bouncing puck right into the glove of Healy. Another stoppage, 10:45 left to go in the game. Rapids up 10-2, 61-11 shot advantage.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the Anderson, Ilian, and Allstrand combination today. I mean, I don't think they've got one at even strength, but the way they've been moving the puck, that sort of unspoken chemistry between them is really shown today.
Now the face-off controlled by Rapids. Ilian sends it back around the boards from the near side. Allstrand gets there first. Send the puck up to the blue line. Bulldog sends it back down. 10.5 to go. Puck comes rolling out towards the front of the goal. Corralled back in by Allstrand. Allstrand, leave pass up for Anderson, but Ilian gets there first behind the goal. Slam on the brakes is Anderson, battling down below the goal, bouncing puck all over the place. Allstrand gets it up to the blue line with Bulldog. Ilian at the circle, shot, redirect, high just behind the goal. That was a weird one there that Rapids fortunately didn't bury it, but fortunately for Isanti, they got the bounce they needed. Bulldog, drop pass to Anderson. Anderson, high slot, Allstrand Leave pass to the other side was Garcia. Shot. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Was Healy. As we are under 10 minutes to go in this one. 9:44 to go is Bulldog. Shot down to Allstrand right at the edge of the crease, and it's covered up by Healy. And we got another stoppage. 9:39 left to go in the game. Rapids up 10-2.
Yeah, this line just once again leaving the Outlaws completely on the back foot there, forcing Healy into some good goaltending, and now out comes Diamond and Bryceland and Cooper. I mean, Diamond's passed to Cooper there for that shorthanded goal. That was brilliant, and see if they can recreate some magic here.
9:39 to go. Face off won by Rapids. Beauchamp blue line. That's slowed down by the defense. Diamond tries to center it. Picked up by the Outlaws, and Rapids. Whitehead picks it up in neutral ice and regrouping. Chips up ahead. Diamond to the far side. Cooper, he just dumps it down into the far corner. Healy fakes like he's going to play it. He does not. As up to center ice. Bennett couldn't quite hold on to the puck. Bryceland, he's trying to get to his stick as Lane he was preventing him, but either way, no delay. As there's a big collision right about the circles. Bryceland, he got even there with, I believe that was Caden Cook. No whistles, we play on. Under 9 minutes to go. Rapids leading 10-2 as the puck goes behind the Rapids goal. Cooper, leave pass to neutral ice as Bennett gets there first. Cooper trying to get to the puck and get it up into the offensive zone. Cooper has it. Diamond cross ice to Bryceland. 3-2 opportunity. Nice pass there, and Diamond couldn't get it to stay on a stick and bury it. Puck backhanded back out in front. Beauchamp about the circle. Shot. Tried to get a redirect at the top of the crease. No good. Puck still picked up by Bryceland as he's getting pounded on by the defense. Behind the goal is Cooper. Almost looks like Rapids is on the power play at the moment. As Bryceland gets around the defense. Gets around one. Couldn't get around the other. As Beauchamp, he holds his own. Getting some speed. Shot. Big rebound there by Healy. Beauchamp gets to that rebound. Drop pass down low to Cooper. Try to center it right through the crease under the leg pad of Healy. Man, he's lucky he didn't get an own goal on that. As Beauchamp shot a laser from the blue line. That's redirected wide of the goal. Under 8 to go in the game. 10-2 Rapids lead. Beauchamp can't hold the zone, and that's last touched up by Rapids, so Height just covers it. 7:40 left to go in the game. That'll count as a shot on goal, I guess, as Rapids is up 10-2 and holding a 64-12 shot advantage.
And here comes Red Hot Locker. I mean, what a night these guys have been having. I mean, as you said earlier, usually not soaking up the most minutes, but today they've been used well, and they've really stood up to the task and performed really well.
Face-off controlled by Isanti, so you get a quick shot in on Height. Now Raffert has the puck, pass up, touched up by Locker. As puck comes back into the zone, McNeish tries to hit a shot that gets redirected up into the netting, and another stoppage. 7:23 left to go.
Yeah, and congratulations to Hogan on his commitment to continue playing hockey and further his studies at Lawrence Tech.
That's right. Just saw that come through the other day.
Yep.
A lot of Riverkings could be playing at the next level coming up, time of the year where they kind of announce that. Shot backhand by Williams, just wide of the goal. Goal slides off the goal line, and Healy goes to pull it back on, but not until the whistle was sounded. So officials got to check it out, make sure it's all on the up and up, and face off coming to the blocker side of Healy. 7:15 to go. As Santi wins that face off. Rapids trying to hold the zone, they cannot, as now they pick up the puck. Shamil Lutfelin carries it in, gets around the defense. Nice slick skating. The skaters couldn't get him, but the boards did, as Healy's able to cover that puck. Get another stoppage under 7 minutes to go.
Yeah, Shamil's a great talent coming in from the GMHL and sort of midway through the year, and last game against Battle Creek, I mean, what a goal he had to give us the lead against them. It was a 1-0. What a goal. It's a bar down just from such a tight angle. It's a great goal.
You don't see see a lot of points coming from him per se, but you get a lot of really good quality minutes. That he's always in the mix, getting guys in good position and drawing looks that opens things up.
Absolutely.
So he's not one of those guys you see the numbers from, but you see the effort on the ice, and he's great. He was a great addition for Rapids, as Rapids gets whistled for offsides. 6:39 left to go in the game. 10-2 Rapids leads. 64 shots to 12.
Yeah, it's great to have guys like Flynn who can just soak up those minutes and they're dependable and offer that moment of brilliance in a time of need. Like I said, Battle Creek, I mean, it was a war against them last weekend, and it's good to have Shamil there to bury one.
Rapids wins the face-off at neutral ice. Denty with the puck behind the goal, as there will be a whistle, high stick against Wisconsin Rapids. It's another stoppage, 6.5 left to go.
Just an unlucky sort of play. I mean, just trying to get in there and just catches number 14 high.
Rough moment there for Denty. Time of the infraction, if I remember correctly, that'd be 13:30. As there's another power play coming up for the Outlaws. As there was face-off controlled by Rapids to the glove side of Height, and they center down the length of the ice. There's about 15 seconds killed on that power play opportunity. As down goes the official, and he's all right. He's kind of laughing a little bit about it, more on the inside than the outside, but we laughed at it. At least thankfully he's all right. As in the zone comes Heikert, battling against Schweitzer and having a hard time holding the zone. Heikert, shot, redirected, shot back through the crease, and net pops off. As we got another whistle, 5:51 to go in the contest, 1:22 left on the skater advantage for the Outlaws.
Yeah, those are always some tough falls for the ref. I mean, I'm not sure how much padding they get on those trousers, and just right on the ice. That must hurt.
Popping up as he's ready to deliver the face-off here to the glove side of Height, controlled by Isanti. And that right into the leg pads of Tudic. Tudic, he's getting through there with a hook opportunity. No call on that. Now there is. Fenton called it way after the play, as there will be, I don't know if they're calling that on a PK or what they're doing.
I mean, that must be a penalty shot.
He's asking about it. He's like, hey, they're trying to shoot. They was trying to shoot. How come there's no PK? Or penalty shot. So they're trying to get clarification on that. Right. He's like, hey, I was trying to shoot. You can't obstruct that.
Yeah.
And they say you weren't trying to shoot. Don't do it.
Well, there's good penalties and there's bad penalties to take, and I think that's one of the good ones. I mean, a great chance there for Tudic. I mean, he's red hot right now, 3 goals and a couple of assists, and I mean, sometimes you just got to take one.
14-18, time of the penalty. Kormakov whistled for the infraction. 5:37 to go in the game, so it'll be 4-on-4 hockey for about 1 minute yet. As Garcia skates with the puck, Bulldog. Stopped it was Patterson, passing to himself with Schweitzer. Schweitzer carries it into the zone, goes behind the goal, tries to center it, gets knocked behind the goal. Garcia pinned up against the boards. His puck battling down behind the goal, comes away with it as Isanti. 36 seconds to go on 4-on-4 hockey before Rapids takes over a power play opportunity. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Tudic picks up the puck near side, brings it in the zone. As goes around the boards, and he gets the puck picked up as Yost, he's behind the defense, and he whiffs on his shot. And now there is a whistle going to be called against Rapids. Delayed penalty as there's a Santi player down on the ice. Hopefully he's okay. Going down was Blake Mannix, and he's laying there. He's hurting. As we got the infraction coming up against Garcia, I believe, for Rapids.
Yeah, just a a really hard collision there into the boards, and hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. We don't see anybody get hurt.
Nope.
As he's getting up now, real gingerly.
Yeah.
He was grabbing his hip a little bit.
Number 13, Caden Garcia. 2-minute minor for boarding.
Boarding. Oh, great.
To Wisconsin Rapids, number 13.
And I don't mean going on a cruise vacation. That was a hard penalty there. As we got 4:36 to go. And they're trying to decide which face-off circle they want to go to. 4:36 to go, 10-2 score, and we're back to 4-on-3 hockey. A little bit of miscommunication going on here of who should be on the ice and who shouldn't. The Killers playing in the background. Face-off, controlled by Isanti, turned away by Height, now covered by Height. Just a few seconds tick off the clock as we are sitting with 3 seconds left to go in the first penalty, and then we'll be back to 4-on-4 for about 45 seconds. 4-on-3 right now in favor of Isanti. They hold the zone. Now we're back to 4-on-4 hockey for about 45 seconds. As I said, Raffert with the puck, tries to chip it up out of the zone, cannot. Isanti's there. Shot from the circle, big rebound there by Height. Puck comes up to the blue line, holding it is Bennett. Bennett battling against Lutfulin. Big collision against the boards, puck's loose as Anderson gets his pocket picked. Anderson now trying to get back to it. As holding the zone is Isanti. Under 4 minutes to go. Picked up as Rapids. Lutfulin gets it up to McNeish. McNeish, backhand trying to get through. Centering, shot. Ilian can't get to finish. Big save as the defense is laying right on the edge of the goal. Patterson is down. Guys, now they blow a whistle.
And then he took a shot from Lutfulin.
Yes, he did. As everything's
tough
all
shift.
That is tough. As everything's on the up and up, but boy, he's skating pretty slow. 3:44 left to go with 2 seconds to go on 4-on-4 hockey before it's about a minute left of the power play for the Outlaws.
Yeah, I mean, a great break there by the speedy Killers. I mean, McNeish is so quick and gets those feet moving really well and just unable to finish one.
Face off to the glove side of Healy. Ilian picks it up. Slapper from the point was Bulduk, held in by Ilian, back to Bulduk. And now it's a power play for about 1 minute now for Isanti. Ilian passed up to Raffert. Raffert getting to it in the corner, skating behind the goal. Now he's getting pinned back. Passed up to Ilian. Nish goes down behind the goal. I'd pick up his stick as he gets back into position now as the puck. 3:13 left to go in the contest. 10-2 Rapids lead over Isanti. 67-14 shot advantage is Lutfulin. Puck handling skills being on display. Centering, puck is loose, slides back behind the goal line, but into the corner as Lutfulin picks it up. Collision, gets under the collision from Bennett. That was a nice little move there. As there's a hit there, as it looked like there's a little bit of elbow, and now there's some talking with Lutfulin and Bennett. As there's a bunch of talking going on, and wonder if it's going to be matching or just one of them.
Yeah, I mean, Bennett's been in the thick of it all night, whether it's with Bryceland or now with Lutfulin. I mean,
yeah, it looks like Lutfulin's going to the box. As he's not happy about something, but now Bennett, he's going to the box too, so it's matching penalties.
Just been a carousel of players in the box. I don't think we've had 5-on-5 for about like 5-ish minutes.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. It has been a minute. Under 3 minutes to go, 2:49 to be exact. So those times of the penalties was 17-11. as we will see what this goes on. But yeah, you're right. And I mean, and I'm not picking on the young man at all, but Bennett's been talking quite a bunch of the night throughout the contest, no matter if he goes to the box or someone goes to the box because they got in a scrape with him. But they got him that time. I think that's a fair call to put both of them in the box.
I mean, the retaliation, that will always get called as well. And I think it's just a bit of frustration. I mean, Bennett, as I said, he's been in the thick of it all night, and just when you play with your heart on your sleeve like that, I think, I respect his game, and just that sort of thing is bound to happen. Looks like Lutfelin's been they've both been given a game. Yeah,
they're told just to get out of here for 2 minutes of matching penalties, because they're probably just calling them matching and not going to really count it a 4-on-4 situation. They'll play 5-on-5 with a matching penalty or whatever you want to call it, just to get the game over with, I think, at this point.
And just to let those two cool off, I think. Just tempers are running high, and just hop in the shower and just relax a bit.
Just get cleaned up, come back tomorrow. As the referee crew talks things over with the captains. As 25 for the Riverkings, he's standing there, Lucas Whitehead, along with the 3 captains designated by the Outlaws.
I don't think I've ever seen 3 captains.
Me either. Well, there's 2 with the orange C and there's 1 with black, so I don't know what that exactly means. So officiating crew talking things over. I think it's funny, unless both goalies are coming over to the benches. So unless they're saying just get this game over with, call it a game now, I don't know what's going on here.
I think Whitehead motioned 5, just 5-on-5.
Okay, well, goalie's coming over and getting a drink then, I guess. That's what's going on. I remember there was a game last year that they stopped before the game. There was a lot that went into it. Not going to get too much into it. But there's a game that they called before the end of it. And it was called the game. I mean, Rapids was way ahead. I just forget the exact situation. That's neither here nor there this year, but just going on the record and saying I've seen them call a game before it's over, and
just when it's out of control. And
that was a bad one. There's I've got to stay out of it that way, but from the way I was understanding, it was instructions of don't play, just drop the sticks and go after the Rapids players. So that's what
one
went
way to do it. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, and the official said no, don't do that, and he said I don't care. The coaching staff was mad, and that's how things just got nasty. So 5-minute major for number 6, so 17-11. 5-minute major for Bennett on head contact. So that's not good any way you slice it. As Garcia, that's not updated quite yet. I'll get the full scoop on that as it gets posted onto the stat sheet.
Yeah, it looks like Welch will be serving Lutfelin's 5-minute major.
Yep, that sounds about right. As we play on here, Anderson gets around the defense, skates in, shot, lifted just over the crossbar.
Goes
up
for
into
the
netting.
fancy.
Yeah, he had the fancy moves. He just couldn't finish it there.
Yeah, I mean he's one of the many skilled players on his team, and I mean he's got all sorts of talent, and that's just a mere moment of it right there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to see, honestly, as we continue on. Both teams full strength. A big laser from Anderson, way high and off the mark. 2.5 to go. Rapids leading 10-2, 67-17 shot advantage. A lot of those shots coming late here as Rapids just kind of going through the motions here as Yost tries to pick up the puck through the zone. Cannot. Beauchamp has the puck at the circle. Centering attempt. Not really ready for it was Ilian. Sends out a shot from Whitehead at the blue line. That's turned away. Beauchamp tries to center it again as Rapids now has to come back on defense. Yost skating up the near side, playing some defense there. Shot just wide, turned wide by Height. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Rapids trying to run some interference here and get the puck out of the zone, and they are about to. Flipped up ahead, Allstrand up to Anderson, Beauchamp, and Ilian crashing in through the revamped Euro line. can't convert there. Minute 40 left to go in the game, as we are well on our way to the end of the game, as the penalties come up from Brandon Bennett, 5-minute major to head contact, and Shamil Lutflin 10-minute disqualification. So that's how that goes. If I understand right, that disqualification, not going to be seeing them tomorrow. I'd have to double check on the exact rules, but we're still a minute and a half away from the conclusion of the game. And that's just an unfortunate situation there for Shamil, but yeah, you got to learn from it.
Yeah.
It's an emotional game. He plays it the right way. He plays it hard. Just caught up to him in that moment, as under 1.5 to go, as that was a weird bounce up over the back of the goal.
Something you see out of a video game.
Oh, I saw that in high school once here on this very sheet of ice.
Yeah.
That popped up on the shoulder. Unfortunately for height, it rolled forward into the field or into the ice of play and knocked down his back and into the goal, as we are 1 minute away from the conclusion of this contest, as Rapids picks up the puck in their zone, as we are just under a minute to go for the conclusion of this contest.
It wouldn't have been the weirdest thing Height's seen all day.
It wouldn't have been. It would have been number 2, I think, as Cooper breaks it up into the zone, one-on-one, looking to shoot, knocked down. Diamond was ready for it, but no hand pass on that, just letting them play this out. 40 seconds to go. Rapids holding the zone. Bulldog sends it down low. Cooper pinned up against the boards. Bulldog gets to it. Shot. That goes up along the boards, right along the glass. Diamond centering it. Tipped away by Anders. Bryceland drop pass to Cooper. Diamond, he can't get it there, centering. No one there, and that comes out to center ice with 10 seconds to go. And that will more than likely be our contest, with a 10-2 final, with 5, 3, 2, and 1. And there's your horn, and there's another Riverkings winner here tonight at the Southwood County Recreation Center, where Wisconsin Rapids comes away with a 10-2 victory.
Yep.
Scoring started really early in this game, with Tudich with back-to-back goals in the first 7 minutes. One on the power play to give Rapids 2-0 lead. Mikhail Ilian, he got a third goal, but then trickeration started. Not really trickeration, just a bad bounce, as a puck bounces off the stick of Xavier Beauchamp and past Dominic Height to give Isanti their first goal of the game. But Rapids responded as Isaac Locker gets his first goal of the night at 15-19 to conclude the first period of scoring, where Rapids led 4-1. Second period, all Rapids, 5 goals. Denty, Tudich, where he scored the hat trick, Allstrand, Cooper, and Locker with his second goal to put Rapids up 9-1. Third period, again, still pretty much slanted in the way of Rapids, as both teams scored a goal. McNeish at 101, then it was Colton Lane with the final score on the power play at 6:53 to end the scoring of the game. Rapids, 2 power play goals and a shorthanded goal, whereas the Outlaws had 1 power play goal. 68 shots on goal for the Riverkings, 18 for the Outlaws, as Height, nice debut, 16 of 18 for the game. So very nice night for the young man who made his first appearance for the Riverkings, as for 1-star player of the game, Chevy Alexander, as the 2nd-star player of the game will be number 15, Isaac Locker.
Yep, really happy for Isaac.
He deserves it, that's for sure. He played a very good game. And then the first star player of the game. And he's about to get the early shower with the hat trick. Number 8, Owen Tudich, as he is getting a nice cold water bottle shower, as he celebrates and gives his shirt to a young fan across the way. 68 shots on goal, as I said, for the Riverkings. 68 shots on goal, 58 saves. As first 2 periods, Joel Gerard made 47 of them. And boy, oh boy, That was how that went for him. He had a tough night. Charles Healy came into the rest of the game as he made 11 saves on 12 attempts. So, tough night for any way you slice it for the Outlaws, but there's a game tomorrow night. They got to come back, and both teams got to come back and regroup. So, but either way, that's going to be the end of things here, Southwood County Recreation Center, where the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings got the dominating 10-2 victory over the Isanti Outlaws. So for Carl and Art working the cameras, Matt, ringleader up here, Rory, good job as always, buddy.
Thank you for having me.
Al, for everybody listening on Flow Hockey and Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and 105.5 WRI, be safe out there in bad weather and be safe tomorrow as they get the roads cleared. But either way, have fun, be safe, and we'll see you tomorrow night here at the Southwood County Recreation Center.